is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a new little bit of process videos to share with you. I went through my scrap bin, which is just an iris container. So it looks like this. And I went through everything and threw away little pieces. I ended up making like tons of cards with the little pieces because I couldn't just throw them away. But I also made 9 page kits. So with this one, all of these pieces of paper minus this 12 by 12 piece was in my scrap bin. And I didn't want to get rid of any of it. So I decided these colors worked really well together based on this floral. And so I just grabbed this 12 by 12 sheet from, I don't know. Oh, I do know what this is from. It is from Maggie Holmes Confetti paper pad. So I'm going to use that as my background. And then I went through my embellishments and just grabbed a few things. And I'll probably go into my stash for more. But I have one of these flowers. I have these paper clips. I have 3 of these cork hearts. And I have this embellishment kit from My Mind's Eye, My Story. So I am going to be scrapbooking this picture of my daughter at Epcot. And so let's get started and see what I come up with. Okay, so I am gonna just start by removing the branding strip. Well, I guess it's not even a branding strip because it was paper pad. And I didn't keep it, I don't think. So that's a bonus for me. And I will tell you that any piece that I cut off with this went in the garbage. I didn't save all of the little pieces of paper like I normally would. I decided that with this scrapping my scraps that I was going to use it, and that was it. Once I had done it, I was done. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to kind of lay this out. I like how this floral is cut at an angle already. So I decided I am going to use that kind of as the inspiration as far as a jumping point for my layout. And then I had these couple of other little pieces and decided to kind of just make a layer. Now, the yellow and gray floral was already ripped. So I decided that I was going to continue that ripped look. And so that's what I did with this polka dot paper, which I love. And I tore it in half. And I do have another little piece, but I did end up using it. So I'll show you how that works. I have this tiny piece of pink paper, and it was already cut in a triangle for the corner as well. So I decided to kind of mimic that on that side. And that's where I'm going to put my cluster of my photo, and all my embellishments are all going to kind of be down there in the right hand corner. So I'm just taking all of these pieces of paper that I have left over, and I'm going to use them to layer on my picture. Now, the old Crystal, not saying that this new and improved person is going to stay around, but the old Crystal would have probably even got those little pieces of paper so that I would have another little piece of paper, like especially that yellow one that says hello. Super cute. I was like, oh, like I would have gutted it. But I didn't. I used the whole thing. I was a good girl. So now that I've done that, I have all of these pieces left. And I was having a hard time thinking about putting them in the garbage. So I didn't. I pulled out this card And I'm going to fussy cut the flowers out of the rest of that beautiful floral. And I am just going to take the scraps from this page kit and make this cute little card. And I don't put any sentiments on it. That way, if I need a thank you or a happy birthday or something like that, then I already have a card made. And so I have a whole pile of them. And I just think it's nice to get a hand-done card, and now the people around me kind of expect them. And so when you run out and you buy them a card, they're like, oh, thanks. So I'm not a huge card maker, but I do try and use what I have to make a few cards. So I have scattered the cork around, and I'm putting it in 3 places. I decided to do an embellishment cluster that goes all the way across the photo and then one up in the left-hand corner. And I kind of thought I was going to use that happy as the title, but then I found this. It says Once Upon a Time, and Julianne has the cute little crowns that you can try on at Epcot, and I thought that's a more appropriate title for this. So most of the embellishments are from that My Mind's Eye, My Story pack, which is beautiful. I don't have anything else from it, just those. And I did get to use that flower, which is great. So that package is gone. And I used all the cork hearts, so that package is gone. And I was trying to decide if I could put that texture somewhere, and I couldn't, so that ended up in the garbage as well. So I hope you guys will play along with this fun new series I have, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So bust out your scraps and let's make a layout. Remember to wear your crown. We'll see you next time. Bye!